Welcome back to Trading with CJ. Today we're talking about a penny stock that we have spoke about once before on this channel. I do not own this company, however this is very exciting. There's lots and lots of talks about a potential short squeeze coming. However, there has been some news out around this one. It is extremely volatile and can be deemed quite risky. However, could it pay off? Well, that's what we're going to get into in this video. If you appreciate this update, please go ahead and smash the like and subscribe to my channel as well. We also have a Discord which is completely free to join, and a Patreon where I put out exclusive videos and live streams and lots more as well. Come and join us on there. Link is in the description as well. But nevertheless, let's get into this one. We're talking about SOS. This is in the crypto market, and the crypto market right now is absolutely exploding. This is a blockchain technology company, and it is absolutely exploding. It's a Chinese company, so we have to double the risk. We have the risk of this being in a crypto volatile market, and then of course the Chinese sector right now, you know, it's not the most safest sector to be invested into. They are so volatile. The smallest bit of news can send these stocks and cryptos just crashing. Okay, so we have to bear that in mind. But nevertheless, we're talking about SOS stock, which does trade on the New York Stock Exchange. Currently trading for around about $4.40 per share. If we go back to the last 6 months, you can see this one was trading at mid-February at $12.80 per share. Absolutely insane highs. From those highs of $12.80, we're actually down about 65%. Big drop off from those ridiculous highs right there in mid-February, okay, just like that. So why is this one being so volatile? Well, there's lots of talks on the Reddit community, etc., about there being a potential short squeeze. People want to get this price up to get the short sellers out of this one. That's what they want to do, okay. So when is that going to happen? Well, we don't know, okay. It's been pending for some time. But I want to read you this article, or a little bit of the article anyway. This was a few days ago, okay. These red flags around China crypto SOS stock are warning to stay away. People are saying that this is extremely volatile. It says cryptocurrencies and the shares of the companies that support them, i.e. SOS, are risky enough on a good day. By investing in a blockchain service company based in China, where the rule of law is fluid and fraud is rampant, is likely too much for most investors to handle. Like I say, it is extremely volatile. Okay, you gotta have diamond hands for sure to be holding on to a company like this, but maybe it will pay off. Maybe it will. It goes on to mention about the subreddit groups and Wall Street bets, etc., trying to pile into this one to get this short squeeze to happen. It talks about the latest short squeeze. SOS appeared to get caught in a short squeeze by Reddit investors on April the 7th when it jumped nearly 30% to 578, and guess what happened? It's falling straight back down. People taking their profits, etc. And that was nothing compared to the 789% jump the stock experienced from the start of the year, which was that crazy high of like $12 something that we showed you just a moment ago. However, the reason this is really volatile and really speculative is this: fraud claims hangover. There's been lots of talks about fraud around SOS. Apart from it being a target of the retail investor pump and dump, as we've mentioned, which is why, for disclosure here, I am not invested into SOS. I'm just merely giving you the updates on this one, okay? It presents legitimate issues of concerns that people should be aware of. The Heidelberg research, which we already spoke about this report in our previous video, acknowledges having a short position in the stock, and it has accused SOS of making a number of fraudulent claims, listing its hotel as an office headquarters, fabricating the background of a senior executive, and making false claims about the state of its current technology. SOS has rejected all of these claims, calling them distorted, misleading, and unsubstantial. But Heidelberg's accusation still could raise a red flag, which we've mentioned before. Okay, that accusation did really have a big hit on this company. That's why another reason we're seeing the stock falling over the last few weeks and months. And really, the financial results. The last updated investors in June 2020 on its financials, okay, which was its full year 2019. So we've had no update all the way from June 2020, almost a year ago, which obviously is not great for this company. However, it says since the last summer, the company has been quiet on its financials, other than to say it's raised $125 million for its share and warrant offering. It's raised some money, but how much has it paid off? It's gone very quiet on this front, and obviously it's a Chinese company, so it's a lot harder to try and get this information as well. It does mention, as well as its location within China, it's difficult to find a lot of well-sourced information about the company. And that's the same. We do hold a couple of other Chinese stocks, penny stocks that I spoke about, who also haven't yet released their financials, which we are still waiting on as well. So it's definitely a grey area, so to speak, in some extent anyway. So this article is not necessarily a short report because it's not really damaging the company. It's literally stating facts, okay? However, what I will say is clearly telling us to stay away from SOS if you are an investor. However, following on from this, there is some other really good potential articles, which is this one. SOS announces the receipt of its third batch of crypto mining rigs and first quarter mining results. We have mining results and we have mining rigs, etc. However, we don't have any financials, so to speak, anyway, okay? We're waiting for the update on the actual financials, but it does confirm that the mining operations in Q1 have generated 42 Bitcoins and 906 Ethereum. And this is for partial quarter of the operation. That's pretty good going right there. And this third batch is 5,464 mining rigs, cryptocurrency mining rigs. So this is big, okay? They're up in the ante, probably taking advantage of this current crypto storm that we're seeing everybody jumping into right now. However, this report does say these mining results do not include any financial results for the company and do not address the company's other non-mining operations, such as its marketing data, technology solutions, emergency rescue services, etc, etc. So we have a little bit of news, but not what we really want to hear. We really want to see the full in-depth. We don't want to get 10% of the picture, 20% of the picture. We want to get the full picture, which is why I am currently staying clear. This is literally a speculative play. If you're getting into this one, there's not really any real fundamentals behind getting behind this one other than to try and catch a short squeeze when, you know, lots of stocks in this sector are potentially in the same boat as this. Bitcoin price goes down, you generally see kind of stocks like this follow as well. And another article we got out about a week ago, I'm not going to read through this, but this is on Yahoo Finance. SOS stock is believed to be significantly overvalued, okay? At the time of this report, it was around about 800 million or just over 800 million in its market cap. So since then, it has come down, but still nowhere near the levels that they are talking about in this article. It actually says here, SOS has a cash to debt ratio of 10,000, which is better than 100% of the companies in the software industry. So, okay, that's pretty good. However, it does say with poor financial strength has a higher risk of permanent loss of capital. Thus, it is important to carefully review the financial strength of a company before deciding to whether to buy its stock. Guru Focus ranks the overall financial strength of SOS a 6 out of 10, so that's fair. And the debt to cash over the past years. So the debt to cash apparently here is a fair ratio of 6 out of 10. However, you know, we don't have the real full picture on this one. We don't know exactly how much they're making. We don't know how much they're losing. You know, we really do need to see their financials if you are planning on buying into this company as an actual fundamental play or a long-term hold. But nevertheless, you know, there is all this talk about a short squeeze, so I'm giving you the updates. I did make one video on these before, you know, and if we get some big news out as well, we'll definitely keep you guys updated. But yeah, over the last month, we are still down at the moment on SOS. At this time of recording, 21%. Doesn't show signs of having any sort of squeeze at the moment. Market cap is now sitting under 800 million. So I hope you appreciate these updates. Remember, if you are getting into SOS, you need to see the financials. It says the PE ratio of 25.94 on Google. However, we don't have the financials for 2020. That's going by the last PE ratio. So maybe they're not so good. Maybe that's why we haven't got them yet. But definitely let me know what you're doing. Are you in this one? Are you trying to get some quick gains potentially? Or are you staying clear? Let me know your thoughts on this company. And also, if you appreciate this video, please go ahead and smash the like and subscribe to my channel as well. Thanks for watching. And until next time.